Good afternoon and welcome to this week's edition of Whinge of the Week. I'm Ian Walker, creator of the Moaning Bible. Okay, so it has been a pretty exciting week in terms of consumer stuff. But firstly, I must apologise for the delay in actually uploading this video and getting around to recording this video. It has been a manic few weeks. So apologies guys, but we will be back to normal as soon as possible. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you about this week, my absolute pet hatred, bank charges. I feel they're unjust, I feel that they're unfair, and I just feel it's absolute greed. Now, if you do unfortunately come across bank charges, the bank do have a duty to notify you at the earliest date that they aren't going to be taking out the charges. My best advice to you guys is challenge these charges. If you do feel they are unjust, they are unfair if you're going something ridiculous overdrawn, like 11 pence, and you're being charged £6 a day for that. Most importantly, make sure the bank have got up-to-date text message numbers, up-to-date mobile phone numbers, up-to-date email addresses, and up-to-date contact information. If not, it's going against treating the customer fairly, and you'll not be given a fair chance in regards to this debt. But most importantly, guys, if you have got bank charges, I strongly agree you would challenge them. Unfortunately, this week I have had problems with a particular high street bank in regards to charges, and I have to say I am bitterly disappointed with the financial ombudsman. Now, anyone who knows the Moaning Bible, anyone who knows me, knows that I do champion the financial ombudsman. Unfortunately, on this occasion, I must have to say I'm very, very disappointed with the financial ombudsman. However, that'll be coming up in next week's edition of Whinge of the Week. Secondly, one point I'm going to be going on to, especially to those people who live in residential areas, you will know exactly what it's like. Noisy cars, people with noisy bikes that go around 11, 12 in the night, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, ridiculous hours, deliberately trying to wake people up. What is the point in that? What is the point in having a fancy exhaust on the end of that to show off? You're not in the F1, you're not in the McLaren team, you're a boy racer with a crappy car bouncing around the street thinking you're something dead on. Seriously, get a grip, stop irritating the neighbours and just go and do something useful with your life. Okay, so next thing, it's one thing I'm going to be looking at covering a blog on. I don't drive, so personally I don't know nothing about this. However, I am hearing stories of Vauxhall's fears exploding and being recalled part of a safety concern. That's something I am going to be looking at and will be putting a blog post on the Moaning Bible later on for, as obviously that is quite concerning. However, if you have got a Sophia you're sat at home and you do feel it is that one, the best thing to do for peace of mind, take it back to the garage you got it from and get it checked. Take it back to Vauxhall garage, get it checked and make sure it's right. Most importantly, check on the website of Vauxhall. If there is any information, I will of course tweet and Facebook about that, and we'll put a link on the Moaning Bible website as well, so you can find that information. Okay, so finally, the best bit of news. My first edition went to print. My first write-up edition in the fabulous Wirral Magazine. It's write-up on the phone scandal that covered recently on the Moaning Bible, Say No to 0870, and text message spams, which you do cover a lot on the Moaning Bible. That has gone to print as we are speak. I am awaiting a copy, however, those have seen photographs online, and it is an absolutely fantastic read, especially for local businesses on the Wirral to advertise on. It's great. Check out more of it at www.love-wirral.co.uk or search Love Wirral on Facebook and on Twitter there, or a quick Google search of Love Wirral. It's not the one to do with the council, by the way, guys, before we go off on that one. Love Wirral, it's a fantastic magazine, brilliant magazine, has come up with a great idea there, so thumbs up. Hopefully we'll look forward to working more in that. As many of you as well, I've been fortunate enough to be part of Radio Deeside on the fabulous Loose Ladies show with Lynn Chick, talking about all things consumer and your rights when it comes to bailiffs, dodgy tumble dryers, which you already have covered, and other things. That went down extremely well, so to the point it was backed by popular demand. However, I am going to be putting up the link next time I'm on Radio Deeside for you all to listen in there. There are videos on the Facebook page for the Moaning Bible, which you can have a look at there. If you do know me personally as well, you can feel free to look at the links there as well. One thing I want to go on about, and it's bugging me, a certain TV programme that's on ITV at this moment, Britain's Got Talent. Great, fantastic show, and great to show the showcase of talent that is about there. However, one thing that does bug me, far too many singers on that show appear to get through. Now, my impression is that's what the X Factor's for. Surely this show should give people the ability to showcase their talent rather than singers. So that's that rant over and done with. Next thing, guys, I want to know your consuming issues. What things are bugging you? What things do you want the Moaning Bible to tackle? What issues have you got that you want me to look at? Remember, guys, I am approachable. I won't bite your head off. So if you want to get in touch with me, you can do www.themoaningbible.com, Facebook, The Moaning Bible, or we're on Twitter, IanWalker1991, or indeed The Moaning Bible. Let me know on there. On the website, there is a contact me section on there. So if you've got a consumer issue, if you want to beat the bailiffs, or if you've been ripped off or had off by a shop, let me know, guys, and I want to tackle these issues for you. There's a contact us section on the website. Feel free to get in touch there. Next week, guys, I'm going to be looking at some fantastic consumer issues. I'm going to be exploring more in regards to the exploding car issue and what will be on there. So look out for any links on the page as well. Feel free to interact with me and retweet any links and endorsements as well on there, guys. Don't forget they are my views alone, and not that of any employer. Just to make that absolutely clear. So if you have got a consumer issue or you want to know anything, feel free to drop me a message, guys. Until next week, take care. See you soon.